I watched a story, it was a documentary of a man whose family was killed in Ethiopia during the time they were facing some religious persecution. The man that killed his family later came to the faith. When I was watching that documentary, he and the man were sitting together. Now they started planting churches together. How can you look at a man that killed your family and be planting churches with him? As I sat down and watched, I said, God, all your children are very different. They love work. 1 Corinthians 13. I'll start from verse 4. I'll read it in the Amplified. He said, love endures with patience and serenity. Love is kind and thoughtful, and is not jealous or envious. Love does not brag and is not proud or arrogant. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not provoked, nor overly sensitive and easily angered. It does not take into account a wrong endured. It does not rejoice at injustice, but rejoices with the truth when right and truth prevail. Love bears all things, regardless of what comes, believes all things, looking for the best in each one, hopes all things, remaining steadfast during difficult times, endures all things without weakening or more. Love never fails. It never fades nor ends. Check the thing you're offended about. It's covered here. And God says, your reason is not reason enough. Pastor, you were not there. Pastor, you did not see it. Pastor, if you hear my side of the story, you will know. One day, one wonderful woman came to share marital issues with me and how she was narrating the story. It's the kind of narration about when she's done, if you have an axe, you can kill the husband. And I said, are you sure you didn't do anything wrong? Pastor, I know he will say that. I said, that means there's something. But see how she narrated it. In our story, we are always right. When we look at the Bible, we are always the Abraham. In the story, we are always Moses. We are always David. We are never Absalom. It's called main character syndrome. As I'm preaching now, somebody's looking. I hope she's hearing it. Pastors, tell them. Because of that, we never allow the word of God to purge us. We're always looking at the other person.